Nobody teaches you how to actually live. We're more connected than ever, but most people never felt more alone. There is so much opportunity, but yet most people are stuck, overwhelmed, and could not even comprehend all the thoughts that are going on in their head. I've met 40-year-olds who are more confused than 18 years old. People with money, with degrees, but no direction. And if you're watching this, you might feel that as well. I'm 22 and I've spent the last 6 months traveling the world. From Bali to Madeira to Vietnam to Lisbon and now in Albufeira. Running my business, building real freedom and learning what it means to actually be alive. Not perfectly, not without pain, but with purpose. So in this video, I'm giving you the 6 rules that I lived by that got me from unsure to where I am at now. To build a life you actually don't want the vacation from. And if you feel stuck right now, this might be the reset you need. Let's get into it. Number 1, be a lifelong learner. For me, it all starts with curiosity. When you feel stuck or lost, learning is the thing that keeps you pushing forward. Books, podcasts, nice conversations, they give you lenses, they give you perspectives. For me, listening to shows like The Diary of a CEO or creating my own show like the Digital Nomad podcast, it reminds me of something really important. All I know is that I know nothing. Even though I'm really proud of the life I've built so far, I'm still a rookie to the game. There is so much more to learn. Being a student, it keeps you humble and it keeps you moving. But learning alone isn't enough. You got to feel things too. Number 2, accept your emotions. I used to be bad at handling feelings, handling emotions, avoiding them, ignoring them, pretending I was fine. But what you don't feel, you carry. But no matter what you're feeling, it means you're alive. I started thinking like this: you have emotions. You are not your emotions. You can only be happy if you ever feel sad, because by definitions, emotions are a contradiction to each other. And you can only let something go if you hold it on first. Traveling solo, it amplified this lesson. Hard days, they hit different when you're all alone. But that's where I learned to sit with it, accept it, and because of that, I was able to let it go. No matter what I was feeling, if it was good or bad, it's part of life. And when you stop running from the hard stuff, you will see what you already have and you're not defined by your emotions. And that brings us to rule number 3. Be grateful for the good and the bad. Because gratitude is easy when life is good and you're in a location like this. It's fucking cool. But when you're broke, tired, alone, then it is when it really matters to be grateful. I've been there. 2.5 years ago, when I got kicked out of school, I went broke and lived on crackers for 2 months. But the worst days, they teach you something. And now when I watch the sunsets in Portugal or walk on the beach in Vietnam or wherever I am, I just remind myself, even on the hard days, I'm still alive. And even on the hard days, you can enjoy the life that you live. And the fact that you live, that's something to be grateful for. Even now, being in this villa with all kinds of entrepreneurs, it feels unreal sometimes. But gratitude, it keeps you grounded, no matter in what situation you are. But at some point, you can't reflect. You gotta move. Rule number 4. Action drives change. You can journal, think, plan, but nothing will change until you act. Much of the clarity I have in life right now came because I took action. I took that leap of faith. I took the first step from asking someone out to booking a one-way flight to launching my business right now. I've done over 5,000 sales conversations by now. Worked 60 to 80-hour work weeks, and I still do sometimes. Well, a lot actually. Analyzed over 900 funnels. Not because I have to figure everything out, well, sometimes that as well, but also because it keeps me moving. Action drives change. Action beats overthinking shit. But to keep you going, your foundations need to be strong. Rule number 5, your core 4 in check. If I feel off in any of those 4 things, I feel it. Health, relations, impact, wealth. In that certain order. Health, it gives you energy. Without your health, you're nothing. Working out, eating good, being fit, and sleeping well, but I'm not good at that, honestly. And you can see that because I'm recording this video at, what is it? Midnight? But shit needs to get done. Action. Relationships. It gives you meaning because we're wired for connections. Friends, family, partners. Find your tribe and take care of them. Impact. What is your legacy? The value you give to people. I got a couple of messages sometimes from people that said they were thankful for the video that I provided, or sometimes I see it in the comment. And I'm genuinely so grateful that I can provide that, even though I'm so small. And for me, everything is just a start. And I just want to put this out to help you guys. Or even though when I meet someone, I always have the principle of giving value, leaving them better with me and with the conversation that we had than without that conversation. So you actually had a small impact on someone's life. That's also legacy. Trying to help, trying to be good, trying to be valuable. Wealth. Wealth, it's important, but it's not that important. It just gives you options. But it's not everything, honestly. I was broke and still really happy. It doesn't replace meaning, but it makes life a bit easier. So if you can get your financials straight, it helps a lot. And if there's one truth that takes time to really believe it, it's number 6. Be and become yourself. And it sounds a bit woo-woo, it sounds a bit wavy, and most people always think we need to find ourselves. But really, you build yourself brick by brick, even with a dog walking around in this video. And building yourself, it takes reps. You try, you fail, and you try again. I started in sales, then I went into marketing, and now I'm diving deeper into copywriting and everything we can do with AI. I don't have all the answers, but I keep showing up and I keep developing. I keep stacking my skill sets. And every skill set that I get, or every time I become better within one of my skill sets, I grow as a person and it becomes a part of me. The more you show up, the more you become you. And no one else can define that. Only you can. If you keep choosing, if you keep exploring, that's how you form your identity. If you made it this far, you're already ahead of most people. Because most people don't show up long enough to ask, am I actually living or just existing? You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need permission. You just need to move. Because even if you're not where you want to be yet, you're building it brick by brick. And you do that through your actions, just as me. So 90% of you are not subscribed yet. And if this video hits something in you, hit that subscribe button. So we help each other on this journey of creating our own lives. And if you want to know what building this life actually looks like, and also what living this life actually looks like, watch this video next. Visionaries, take action, create and write your own story, and then I see you later. Ciao.